Warri hosted its first ever TEDx event, marking an innovative milestone in the Oi City's drive towards community development, innovation, and collective progress. The independently organized TED Talk brought together thought leaders from finance, media, ICT, education, and sustainable development through the theme Elevate.
In English, they say elevate. In Pidgin, we say how far it be. More with a trample on some certain frequency.
Convener Aslem Origwe described the talk event as a call to action, encouraging participants to rise above limits and foster meaningful change.
There are people that have asked questions, there are people that have pushed boundaries, and they are here today to spark something in each and every one of us here today. So this event is more than the lights, the pretty lights and the loud music. It's a call to action. It's a call for every one of us here to rise above our limits, to reimagine, to rethink.
Pastor Vera Orobo urged the participants to embrace failure as a path to growth, warning that fear often leads to mediocrity.
We are actually raised to look at failure from a negative perspective. And because of the way we are raised, many times we fear failure. Sometimes we misunderstand failure, and sometimes we are unprepared for failure. So a wrong definition of failure is for you to think of failure as an event. So if something fails, it gives me an opportunity to go back and check, where did I get it wrong? What did I miss in the process? So I stopped viewing failure as an event, but as a process. Secondly, wrong conception of failure is to think that failure is avoidable. Failure is unavoidable. We must all fail. We must all fail at some point or the other. We will fail in one area or the other. You will fail. Please help me tell the person next to you, say you will fail. Not be swear, not just as it be.
Diana Eretomi, Special Assistant to the Delta State Governor on SDGs, echoed the importance of unity, quoting a local adage, while highlighting the urgency of achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goal.
Aquinoshoka, you can simply say, is a call to the act of togetherness. Why should we fail? Why should we succeed? Or how should we succeed if we don't come together as one to reason about success? Isn't it? 17 numbers, 169 targets, 295 indicators. This is what the SDGs is. This is what is called the Sustainable Development Goals. Some people think it's just fun to call it the global goals. But whatever you call it is numbers. A lot of us don't like numbers. And these are a lot of numbers to even think about in the first place. So the question comes, how do you elevate a people with numbers? How do you make numbers make sense? How do you convert numbers to action for development? That is Aquinoshoka. Aquinoshoka is coming together to give life and voice to the numbers, to realize that these 17 numbers are not just numbers, it's a tribe. The SDG goal is a belief of goalkeepers who know that what we do together as Aquinoshoka will make a difference in the world. Right.
Other speakers touched on leadership, financial literacy, and personal development, all aimed at elevating the next generation of change makers.
Being a Warri boy, people feel like, there are no opportunities in Warri, and they need to travel to Lagos or Abuja to scale or to become something or to excel. But I can tell you that I made my first million in Warri. I made my first 10 million in Warri. And it keeps getting bigger. Warri has so much potential. There's so much potential here with the youths and the talent here. Like one of the speakers earlier said, we are very industrious and ambitious people. And I feel the need for us to always tap into that ambition and industriousness within And it is what I did for myself, and it's what has worked for me, and it's what I believe would also work for you. Package your brand, make it sellable to the eyes of people that you're trying to attract as your target audience. And that's one thing that we never compromise with my event, and it's something that we will never compromise on. If the budget is 1 million naira, and we are not even looking or even knowing how we're going to get the money back, I will spend 1.2 or more to make sure that excellence is the focus. So I feel like everybody and every business owner or every young creator should aspire for excellence, quality over quantity.
The defining highlight of the event was the unveiling of the TEDx Warri Innovation Hub, an initiative offering mentorship and scholarships to young leaders and entrepreneurs across the region.